Without a question, and I think most people have noticed that in their personal credit cards and their corporate credit cards. Once upon a time, we could all buy a copy of Microsoft Word or Office for a certain amount, and then we use it for a long period of time. Gee, we use QuickBooks. Here's the QuickBook package, and you use it for as much as you like. And so I guess the if we look at almost every single one of these companies, they've moved to a software lease model. Flip that around. When I went to business school many years ago, it was always a question of, well, let's look at the financial statements, and let's just take a look at gross margins, and let's look at cost of goods sold, and let's look at overheads, and we sort of look at that. Nowadays, though, it's really more a question of saying, well, how do we generate MRR and ARR? Monthly recurring revenue, right? Because if we're able to do that, it's less likely that, oh yes, and another wonderful comment is, how do we build a moat around our customers, around our members, so that they want to stay and they have to stay, and the cost of leaving is higher, and the cost of others entering and stealing those members, those clients is harder. So even the language that we use is all focused on how do we protect that monthly recurring revenue that so many businesses actually do. Now, I think in a certain sense, we're getting a little bit of a pushback now from people who are saying, how the heck am I suddenly getting all these expenses magically? It seems to be a lot higher just to keep the doors open, because everything is a software lease. Everything is all these monthly expenses that just compound and compound and compound and compound. So that's on one hand a great way for you as your organization to protect yourself. Okay, and there's a number of people who are on this call who are leaders of associations. So I'll just give this an example. The decision to have an annual membership fee where somebody pays once a year. That means a decision is being made by your members once a year. Do I join? Do I not? Do I not join? It's a very simple thing. Some of them are going to choose not to. Okay. On the other hand, what if you said, well, it's just a monthly fee, right? And therefore there isn't a big decision point. But then you're also at the risk of saying, well, what happens if people choose to cancel halfway through the year? So it's not a simple calculus, but almost every single organization, the question is how do we generate this monthly recurring revenue, right? Because that does it.